Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up?
Today we're gonna be doing the fuel system. So a quick update. We got pretty much most of the turbo kits squared away. Put the new clutch, put the new turbo, the new transmission in. Got 2 mounts in. We still gotta do that mount, but the bolts snapped, so we're gonna have to take the cover off and all that fun stuff.
Get the whole post mount out.
We already ran. I decided to try to keep it simple, but I decided to run, or at least give myself the option to go E85 if I want to. Drew had some Vibrant E85 hose that he donated to the cause, and we are going to run the lines. I took the ID 2000s out the race car, brought them here. Drew has had a 450 that we're gonna put in it.
450 HP.
And a couple fittings and whatnot in the fuel filter to get this going. So stay tuned. That's what we're doing today. Guys, I got one more announcement for the other car, not this one. I did it. I joined the all-wheel drive gang. Yep. I'm just kidding. Bought the wife another car. Alright, so me and Drew here doing the fuel system, like I said. Yeah. We don't know 100% the health of this motor, but I don't know. What do you guys think? How much power do you think we can make out of this thing?
Leave us a comment in the below.
Leave a comment. We're thinking. Well, we won't say what we think. We'll see.
We want to see what you guys think first, and then
stock. It's gonna have a fuel rail, a clutch, intake manifold staying cold. That is essentially it equates to a 5858 T4 turbo. What else? It's gonna have 2000cc injectors, the fuel system, and that's about it. But it's pretty much, other than that, bone stock. We want to know what you guys think. Comment down below. For the guys who know me personally, you gotta have a little bit of advantage. You remember what we did with the other motor, which was, I'll say it just to be fair, it was 300 horsepower. But we want to see if we can match or maybe even beat it. But let's see what you guys think. Will it hold? Can't wait for the dyno video to find out. Because the other motor was very healthy. This one we're not too sure about. But we're going to test it and find out. Worst case scenario, I have another LS. I have the LS bottom end still that I can put in here if I have to. Drew's over here trying to figure out where we're going to put the fuel pressure regulator. But yeah, I mean, it's winter here, so it's build race car season. We're going to get this street car squared away, and then we'll get the Riddler back in here and try to figure out what I'm going to do with that for next season. We still got to go over Drew's car because it has a weird funky issue. Nothing crazy. His at least still raceable. Mine's is...
it isn't.
We'll figure that out.
Oh, but everything should go right. The car will be getting caged this winter, and I can go my 10s and have some fun with the car and not worry about trying to slow the car down so much that we've already done that, and I went 11-1. So might as well go up to the next class, which is 1050, put a little bit more power in the car since we're going to have a little bit more weight in the car, and go from there. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what I do with the Riddler. We got a whole bunch of stuff for it and still need some more stuff. Drew and Mark, my tuner, are making me go bigger in the cooler. I gotta tend to that. I've been always running this real tiny, what's this, two inch intercooler pipe. So we're gonna bump up to 3 inch, get a bigger intercooler.
Just help everything flow better. That's what it is.
Yeah, but so now since the motor's out of the Riddler right now, We're
I
gonna.
want to make it fancy because it's not fancy.
I think function over form. He doesn't.
I like it that where everything looks neat. You have an understanding more of where everything is. It just makes it easier when you have to diag into a car because that's my job, not his. I do all that. So when it's for me to go into the car, it's a lot easier when, you know, the wiring's clean, you know, everything's nice and clean around in the engine bay where I can figure out everything. So if we do run into an issue, it's a little bit easier for me to dive into it and to figure out exactly what's going on, not having to jump into a spaghetti mess.
So let's okay, valid. All right, I see. What does a brake tuck have to do with that?
I want it to look clean.
Ah, there you go. See, that's what he really wants to do.
I want it to look clean.
That's what he really wants to do. He wants to brake tuck it, but whatever. We're gonna do all that.
We're gonna have the motor out anyways.
It is out.
It is out. So the motor's out anyways.
It's over there.
Might as well make it look cleaner.
Yeah, we took it out. We're gonna clean up the bay a little bit. We're gonna throw clean up the bay. Hopefully get it over to Vito's Auto Body. They always took care of the big wide front end for me and painted it. This year I wanted to paint the whole car, so we're gonna get the whole car painted, and get it back together. I got a lot of different parts I need to still get in line and see to make sure it's ready in time. So I'm getting a little nervous. My goal is to drive it to Broke East Meet in Thompson, Connecticut. I want to drive it. I want him to drive his car. I want Jose from Navitos and his son to drive their car. All of us just ride up together with the cars. That should be real fun. Real fun day. I don't really do too many car shows, but I would like to take the race car to that one. And see how it goes. Spend a couple hours over there and just
Hang out. See people.
Say I won't bring the grill. Can we bring? Oh, they don't let you, right?
I don't know. Can we?
I don't think so, because he has vendors.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Come on, Dan Mac. We go way back.
Actually, tell you the truth.
I'll make you a burger. When you're putting the fittings in.
Make sure when you put fittings in, use a little bit of lube, oil lube, because they get a little tight sometimes. Like right now, I can do it by hand, but that's about it. But it helps it slide the fitting. You get another fitting, so I'm not taking that one back out. Alright, so this is your fitting here. So this is the piece, this is the end piece where the hose goes into. So you remove this piece here. It's long. You jam this piece here into the hose, and then this piece here will thread into here. So it'll create a Loctite fitting onto it. It'll expand the hose inside here, so you won't get any leakage through it. But this part here going in here, like I said, it makes it nice and tight. So what you have to do is you put a little bit of oil lubrication here, so you can get it to slide in. You can get the threads to get started, and that way it makes it a little bit simpler and easier. And also what it does is it doesn't allow the hose to get pushed back out of this side of the fitting, because you're kind of like gliding into the hose end instead of like just dry going in, and then it will force it back out. So we got race season coming up, right? Me and Mendez, we're doing it for a little bit. And off camera, we were just talking about it. We gotta go and look at the dates of our stuff. So if you guys out there are planning to go to a race event, make sure you go look at the dates of your seatbelts, your aftermarket seatbelts. Look at the date of your fire jackets if you're running a turbo car, it doesn't come factory turbo. And also take a look at the dates on your helmet. You don't want to get to the racetrack and they tell you you can't race because your equipment is outdated. So please make sure you go and do that beforehand, because it's not a good day. You go and, you know, like for us, it takes us, you know, what does it take us? How long to get to New Hampshire?
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that long of a drive. You get
rent
there,
the trailer, get there.
You know, you spend a lot of money just to get up there, and you know, you get up there and you can't race because your stuff's out of date. Or you have to go and buy new stuff and spend quadruple the money because everything at the racetrack's always more expensive. Just food for thought.
Side note. This man right here is doing a hell of a raffle on IG. I'll link his IG in the description. He is giving away K20, right?
Yep, it's a K20 CSS block. The block still needs to be bored, honed, and decked. But the raffle tickets are only $8. So you have a chance to win a CSS K20 block.